Alright, so this is more practice with classifying numbers. So here we have a Venn diagram with 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. So now we have our natural, our whole, our integers, and our rational numbers. So one thing that we didn't talk about yesterday is sometimes we can abbreviate to represent all of these types of numbers. So natural would just be an N. Whole would be a W. Integers would be written with a Z, and rational would be written with a Q. So instead of writing out the whole word rational numbers, you could classify this set of numbers with a Q. So Q for rational, Z for integers, W for whole, and N for natural. Alright, so now going through the types of numbers that we have, remember natural numbers are the counting numbers. Counting numbers, so 1, 2, 3, ... Only positive numbers. Whole numbers are counting numbers, but also 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, ... Integers are whole numbers, which are also counting numbers, just not the 0, and they're negatives, so positive and negative whole numbers. And I'm going to abbreviate and just put the number symbol. And then rational numbers are all of these, but that also includes fractions, decimals, which could be repeating decimals, which would look like 2 point or 2, or 0.2 repeating. Could be terminating decimals. It's also whole numbers and integers. So remember, there's a lot of numbers that are rational. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and sort the next set of numbers. If you want to go ahead and pause it and then try and sort them yourself and then check it to see if you did it right, do that. Okay, so it's starting with the 1/2. 1/2 is a rational number, so if you find all the rationals, so all the fractions and decimals, those would only be rational, so those would go in the largest circle. 1/2, 5/6, the repeating decimal, so 0.1, ... negative 5/6, and 21/100ths. So those are just rational. Then if you go to the integers, remember when on the Venn diagram, the only numbers that should be listed in the integer section are the negative integers, because the positive integers should be in this part of the Venn diagram. So negative 76, negative 10, and negative 3. Okay, and then in the whole number section, the only difference between natural and whole is 0, and there's not a 0 listed here, so we're not going to put it in there. 105 is natural. That's going to go in the smallest section, and so is 68. Alright, so we classified the group that was given to us. So why are the circles within each other? Well, they're all a part of the same system. So remember here, we have the largest system, the next, which is integers, and then whole numbers, and then natural. So all of these are a part of this bigger system. So they all belong with rational numbers. They are all rational numbers. They are all a part of the real number system, all, I'm going to say all naturals are wholes. All wholes are integers. And all integers are rational also. You can word that however you want to word it, that natural, whole, integers, rational, that they're all a part of the same system. Now the last part that you're going to do is you're going to explain how can you find rational numbers out there in daily life. There's a lot of places you can find rational numbers. See if you can come up with a few of them.